Welcome to MMT Chats. This episode brought to you by ISCAR, with new ideas for machining intelligently. Welcome to the MMT studio. I'm Christina Fugis with MoldMaking Technology, and today I am here with Scott Peters, a longtime friend of MoldMaking Technology, which is celebrating 25 years. I like to call you one of my MMT OGs. You're there.
Oh, Jesus?
No, OG as an original. You're one of our original supporters from way back when, right?
Yeah, I think I was on your original editorial advisory boards when they first started.
Yeah.
You wrote an article about me because I started a company and called me Plastics Personified.
Yeah.
It's been a journey over the last 25 years, and yet here we are.
And here we are. And actually...
And enjoying each other's company and the trade.
Yeah, still. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, I mean, I know so many marriages that don't make 25 years, let alone businesses.
That
and
is
here
true.
we are, still in the business,
Yeah.
still enjoying what we do, and doing it every day.
Doing it every day. And it's for a brand, too, that is for just this wonderful community of people, which we saw last night. Want to talk a little bit about that event last night?
Last night was amazing. As a give back to the society, to the people who we create products for, our team, and when I say our team, it was 50 people that are exhibitors in this show, went to Feed My Children Ministries, and we packed food for people in underprivileged countries, third world nations, and it was really exciting.
It was exhilarating, actually.
Yes, yeah.
It was exhilarating to do that good work at the beginning of a trade show, and just to see the community that we know always comes to the, we call to action, right?
Yeah,
we get up to the plate, we do what we got to do.
Yeah.
To have everyone come together like that was just, why haven't we done that before? It was wonderful.
It was, and when you think about it, there were 50 people from maybe 45 different companies who knew each other or loosely knew each other, and we had to form teams.
Yep.
And so here I am with Hillary from Westminster, and she's watching me try to stick a bag under the funnel, and I'm down on my knees trying to do it, and she says, "Get out of the way, you're too tall." So,
that is troubleshooting.
That's
That was trying
troubleshooting.
to improve the process, right?
And that's what mold makers do, right? Doug and John DeMakis from Alliance are there, and they're trying to figure out how to seal the bags faster and get a more efficient seal. That's what mold makers do.
Yeah, they do it every day.
We see a problem, and then we try to solve the problem.
And now we're trying to feed children.
That's it.
In countries that need food.
That's it.
So it's wonderful.
And that I have to give credit for that to Tony DeMakis at Alliance. Tony came up with it. He didn't want it to sound churchy, right?
Right.
So he called it his E210 initiative.
Which I like.
This is his second event. He did one out at Medical Device West.
Yep.
And now he did it here. And E210 is really biblical.
It is. Isn't
it Ephesians 2:10, right?
Yep.
And it's about letting our belief in God be seen by doing good works. And we came together last night. I can't wait for the next show so we can do it again.
Me too. Me too.
So.
All right, so talking about doing good, let's talk a little bit about your current role at the Society of Plastics Engineers Mold Technologies Division. So you're here, you're right across from me.
Yep.
What are you promoting and what's happening?
We are looking at ways to reinvent the society. So over the last few years, the internet's been really big, and that's great. Internet's wonderful. You can do things on Teams and on Zoom and all these meetings, but what we've lost, and this show is really good for, is that hand-to-hand, face-to-face connection. And so SPE Mold Technologies Division is about connecting people. So I met a new member of our division.
Okay.
He called me and he says, "I want to join the division, I want to help." And I picked up right away that he was Chinese.
Okay.
So I greeted him in Chinese and he about fell out of his chair, right? So he comes to the show today. "Hello, I want to help." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he calls me his only bilingual American.
I think you might be.
Well, it's actually five languages, but who counts?
Oh my gosh.
So, but he's here and he's so excited because he's able to connect with other mold makers, and it's in a physical way. We're not hugging each other and kissing and all that,
Right.
but it's a physical way that we have that connection.
Yeah.
And when you got connection, you can build relationships build rapport. And SPE, Mold Technologies division, is about fostering relationships and rapport to propel the industry forward. That's one.
Okay.
Two, we're still working on our Track the Apprentice program.
Oh yes, Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, yep. So she was at IMTS last fall and did a 40-minute bit with one of the industry influencers and Hannah Coombs from Westminster.
Yep.
And she's going to be here tomorrow.
Okay.
And what's interesting is tomorrow the division is awarding a Lifetime Achievement Award with an octogenarian.
Oh.
And he's coming in to get it. So you know Glenn Beal.
Yes.
Glenn is coming in tomorrow.
Wow.
He doesn't know about the award, so it's a surprise. If you pick up our newsletter, there's an article about it.
Okay.
Talks about it. 62 years in the business and still giving back.
Incredible.
So I asked Taylor to read the article and think about questions she could have so we can get some dialogue between the two of them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, because
somebody new, somebody seasoned.
Exactly. and not as seasoned, well, more seasoned than me. Glenn started in this business in 1956 when he graduated from university. I was born in 1956. So
there you go.
It's funny.
That says it all.
Yeah, 67 years, whatever. He's been at it a long, long time.
And you see, again, a testament to what the industry is all about, right?
Exactly.
And actually, it's hard to let go of, isn't it?
Yep. No, I could retire. My wife says, yeah, if you retire, you'll die.
Yeah, because what are you going to do?
That's right. What are you going to do?
Drive her nuts.
I love what I do.
Exactly.
And as long as I'm healthy enough to do it and I love what I do, I'm going to keep doing it. So the third thing the society is doing is I'm looking for ways to align our organization with AMBA, CMBA, NTMA, all of the other trade associations. We all have our specialties.
Yes.
But the problem, as I envision it, is we're kind of like everybody wants to be the solo violinist.
Yes.
And we're actually an orchestra. Solo violinists have their place.
Yep.
We have a place in education.
Yep.
AMBA as a trade association has their place. But when you bring all the instruments together and you work as an orchestra, you propel everybody forward.
I've been saying that for years. Each of you have your value, but it's not communicated enough where the average mold builder, which one do I
go to?
Yeah, and for what?
Yeah.
So I think that's a great effort of the society to take that.
So, well, I've kind of taken that on my own. Nobody knows about it but me.
Oh, just you? Oh, good luck then. Well, if you need help, I'll help you.
No, I've been knocking on the doors at AMBA and CMBA today, and they're excited.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because they see the same problem. We all face the same problem.
Exactly.
Declining membership, increasing government regulation, and a lack of interest in the next generation.
Yeah.
So
All
that's
right.
it.
Last but not least, we're celebrating our 25 years.
Right.
So this is our special commemorative top 10 reasons to be a mold maker t-shirt over the 25 years. But I want to ask you, what is exciting you most about mold making in the next 25 years?
There's so much. The artificial intelligence is exciting. Additive manufacturing is developing, and of course that's new technology. And if you're a mold maker, you're looking at how do I make this work, right? Advanced machining capabilities, 5, 6, 7 axis machines. All of that goes into building a better mold, more complex parts, and it's just exciting to be around because it's like we're reinventing ourselves every day of the week.
Yeah, true.
So,
all right, that's it.
Cool.
There you have it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
And for everything mold making, visit moldmakingtechnology.com.